I think it's my microphone. Ah, lamer mistake number 3. I'm talking away and my microphone's turned off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there it is. There it is. Number 3. And those of you don't know that you didn't hear number 1 and number 2. My green screen was down, and what was number 2? There's so many. There's probably 7 or 8. There's so many I don't even know what they are. So, I am curvycom, I am a lamer, and I suck. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I gotta say, hello, Mr. Mean Galaxy, who's just come online. I like you a lot. Everyone's been very helpful. So, and you know, if you see me do these things, definitely hit me with a message because, you know, I am too lame to see it myself. You know, like if you're being a professional, you should probably like turn all your volumes down and then turn them up once you start streaming, and turn up your mic before you start talking. And if I turn my mic down, the chances are I'm not going to remember to turn it up. And since I can't hear myself, I can hear everything else that happens in the stream, but I can't hear myself because it's too confusing to hear your own self on a microphone, you know, and it could be like a little bit delayed. So maybe I ought to have that on at first and then mute it or something. That might actually be helpful. So yeah, I'm a lamer and I suck. There was some good stuff in that introduction that you didn't hear. So I can't remember what any of it is now though. So I guess I should like switch to my gameplay view, because that'll be lamer mistake number 4 otherwise. I almost did it. I almost did that too. So there we go. It looks like I moved some of these widgets around. You know, I figure, you know, somebody might want to be able to see the mini map and whatever. So, and you know, I'm up in front of the chat, kind of like what a lot of people do, but it's not a big deal really. I'm not really trying to cover it up. I'm not. I do have this little thing here, which I believe I can make bigger if I want. I've got this thing here that I can, it says how much gold I have. So it doesn't show like a gold goal, but it shows that I have 20. The bottom number is how much I have in the whole realm on the Alliance side. So it says 20,653. So that's a pretty good amount. And might be about to be more. We'll see. We'll see what's in here. Looks like a bunch of gold is in here, so we'll see what we get. Might be a lot, might be a little. Going to be a lot of expired auctions, and some stuff that comes up this time I probably should just get rid of, but I got some of these things would normally sell, some of these enchanting mats and stuff. I think they just must be priced wrong. So let's see. I think that's about all there is on here. 489 gold. That's a passable amount, I guess. I like to see a couple thousand every time that happens, but it doesn't always happen that way. So, all right. So I am online. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a minute here. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to take a minute here to look over some things while the auction is scanning, and I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do here. It says the stream is lagging at my end, seems to be stable now. Why the other view was better? Yeah, I know, huh? I don't know. This is a pretty good view too. Not everyone would agree, I guess, but you know, I would say some would probably say this view in particular would be better. But I don't know. You know, it's each to his own. I appreciate that. That seems like a compliment. So, you know, I don't know. It might not be a compliment though. Hi. I can't pronounce that, but it's. I'll just call you Mike. That sounds good. I mean, it might not be a compliment for all maybe it's not. I mean, I also had my mic muted, so maybe it means the other view is better because I was quiet. So, I don't know. You know, it could be that too. You know, I'm just saying, you know. So, Plaguey was letting me know that my mic was muted, and as soon as I heard her little knock, Mikey is now following. Mike, I can't pronounce that. It sounds like it could be like it could be kind of like Japanese Mike something. Anyway, thank you for following, though. I appreciate it, and I'll follow back if I don't do it like soon. I'll do it at the end of the stream. I always go through my follows and look, and I always follow back. So, you know, it's a thing that I do. And I got kind of a thing where that's what I just follow everyone. I don't care if they follow me back. It's fine. I like being able to do that for people. So it's okay. It's okay. I don't get offended if they don't follow back. Oh, I know, Mr. Mean Galaxy. I know it was a compliment. I believe you. I was just joking about because I had my microphone off and didn't realize it. So that was also another thing I had during that view. So I talked about this stream being about the Luckydo mount, and that I want the Grand Expedition Yak, and that it's a gold grind, and kind of the introductory stuff that I usually do. And I got what am I trying to do now? I'm going to try to do. See, I'm trying to do two things at once. I just want to look at this, and but when I do, I don't want to stay there. I want to go here, and I want to look. Since I brought it up, I'm looking at. I see you there, Mike. I'm following you, and Ambrose, I'm looking at you there too. I'm following you back. Silver Youth, following you, and Codsters TV is now following. Oh, I'm hearing. See, I'm starting to hear an echo because I've got like something on that shouldn't be on. Okay, so I think that's about it for like people that followed me overnight or right now that I haven't followed first or whatever. I think I've gotten everyone, but I usually go through this every day at least once. I mean, I always go through it at least once every day. I often go through it more than one time, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I got some let's see here. Oh my goodness.
Perfect for felling trees.
Lot to think about here. I don't know. A lot of stuff here. So I'm just having a quick look at some stuff because instead of just doing a bunch of like preliminary stuff before I start the stream, I thought I would just jump right into the stream, and so that's what I'm doing. And so I'm just having a quick look at something, a couple things here. Oh, that was another lamer mistake. Okay, there we go. I just made a window go away that I should have had up. So you can't see what I'm doing, I know, but I think you can't. No, you can't. So it doesn't matter. It's pretty boring what I'm doing right now. Warbos is now following. Thank you. Thank you, Warbos. I seem to get a lot of follows during the stream. I don't know where all y'all are coming from. Doesn't seem like there's that many on, but it's pretty cool. Suck Mike Hawk. Is that you're telling me how to pronounce that? Okay. I get it. Okay. 50. It's got a number too, like I'm wearing different glasses today. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm wearing different glasses. I looked at my little collection of cheap dollar store and gross, pharmacy reading glasses that I have, and I was looking to see if I had any weaker ones than the ones I usually wear. I mean, these right here, these were the dollar store ones that I had, and I thought, wow, they have a 1 power. Usually can't find those in other places, but I have these two, and these actually seem to be marginally weaker than these other ones. So that's potentially good. So I don't have to get quite as close to this window over here to see it. So seems to be a little bit better for this distance, but I don't know, they're very close. They're very close. Sometimes it just has to do with how far away the lens is to your eye too. That'll affect a little bit how it works. So they're a little postmodern, these, I mean, that's gonna please some people, I suppose, so certain people will like that and others won't, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure, they're plainish, but they're kind of more square, I guess you could say. So, there's that, kind of hold them up here. And, anyway, so I got some things to talk about before I get started. Like, there's sort of a, I am determined to do 3 full streams today. So I was really busy yesterday. So I had a lot of IRL stuff to do. So I wasn't able to do like I did a stream in the morning very early before I went to bed. And then I did a stream at night, and that was the only one I did. So, so that's a thing that happened. I should have a little bar that keeps track of my followers too, like how many, like I should have a goal. I'm at 352 right now. That's pretty good, I guess. I don't know what that means in the grand scheme of things, but it's nice to have followers, oh no, is my mic repeating? My mic is, it was repeating because I had I don't know, it's a good question. Let me see, do I have something going on here? Do I have like an echo? I think I want to definitely pause any of that stuff there. I don't hear anything like, let me see. I don't have 2 mics on, do I? Or is this just that you're just joking that I'm repeating myself? This is what I do when I try to multitask. I repeat myself. So, it shouldn't be surprising. It's ADD boy all the way here. So not repeating anymore. Okay, so it really was repeating. Okay, yeah. I think I had like a stream turned on or something, like a sound, like I was getting to a view that had like a, what am I trying to say? Probably something, I don't know what, but I was probably saying something. Where's that other thing here that I had? Oh yeah, here. Okay, well, all right. Well, we're gonna leave that for now. And, all right, so I'm just going to we'll traditionally do the dance like we always do. That's a tradition in the WoW auction house. So I think it's appropriate. It's why we have a trial of style in the oh man, I do not want to drink the soda that's been sitting here like all night. I almost did it. Oh, see, that would have been bad. It would have been awful. We like to call this slurm, that soda or coffee or whatever that's been sitting overnight. I think it was Futurama did an episode, and they had a product called Slurm, and it was like popular, and it was a popular drink, and they made a whole set of really hilarious jokes about it. And I started calling Slurm this stuff, like that when you leave your soda overnight and then you drink it, you know, like to take a pill, or my photo, I don't, you know, it's pretty old. I don't know, like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Hang on, I realized too that I had sort of my headphones sort of stuck over my hair. Like, it's more comfortable when I do it like this. I kind of pull it out from under my ears, and you reminded me, you made me look at myself when. So I don't know, it's pretty old. I think I'm not sure, my Facebook photo. I don't know. Like, I thought I unlinked that, but I guess it's still there. It's probably pretty old though. I'm not sure, but let's say it's old-ish, because I might have been like 40. But I don't have a lot of pictures of myself. It's kind of a shame. If it's the one with the dreadlocks, then I'm not sure which one it is. If it's the one with the dreadlocks, then it's more recent than that. It's probably only like several years old. But if it's the one that my daughter took, where I'm wearing the mic, the headset, my daughter took that, and did I have a meal? Did I have a meal with that? I have a meal. I don't know what that means. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Ultimate Base, dropping by in the stream. Thanks. So I'm just standing here doing the auction house stuff here, and I'm getting distracted talking to people too. But I kind of wanted to go over some of these things because I thought maybe they might not be priced right, and that's why they weren't selling. But this one looks okay. Let me go through all of these. Everything. Wait. Yeah, these things are fine. I should probably look and see if everything's set for price matching, because I think see, Fool's Cat, I unmatched that some time ago, although I've got it listed really low, so it shouldn't matter really, but I'm trying to get some of this stuff to sell, and some of it probably will now, because it's priced appropriately. Some of this stuff, I don't know, I'm dubious about some of it, but yeah. Some of it obviously needs some attention. I've been thinking probably I should like some of my price data. This is like when I played a while ago, so it probably had some old price data in here, and that's going to affect how the auto pricing. It doesn't go too far out of range, so when the data is old, it might actually affect it a little bit. So most of this is just some stuff I need to repost. So that's what I'll do. Yeah, Ultimate, I was going to do that yesterday, and I mean, not yesterday, but I'm going to do it soon, because I want to watch everyone's stream, and I think you know what, I take that back. I think I did watch your stream for a little while, but I kind of want to hang out in there and see what's up. So Sea of Thieves. I don't know that one. Is that fun? Oh, that's another thing I kind of want to talk about, actually. So you just reminded me of something. Sea of Thieves. It sounds pretty cool. Let's see what this is priced at. I mean, this is riveting stuff, and this is why I don't do arbitrage, because I could just sit here all day on this character and just make money. And if that's all I want to do is get the mount, oh gee, lag. I can fix that. I'm gonna fix that. Hopefully that'll help. I'm gonna go down a little bit on the bit rate, because otherwise I think we're gonna be sorry. No, it's not you. It's a little bit of lag. It's up and down. You just never know. Oh, thank you for the host, Dune91, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I just bumped down several hundred on the bit rate, and that usually does it. If I keep my eye on that little green light from time to time, but if you let me know it's lagging, that's helpful too. I have it. Hey, hello, lol. You're quite welcome. And I've got sort of it's kind of interesting. I got kind of, and Matsy is now following. That's very nice. I got a couple things to talk about, so I guess I'm pretty much done with this. I just have to post this one item here and see if what happens. I've done this. I've done this now. I've got actually this little app that I have here that has this little thing that shows my total realm gold. It's useful. I want to turn it into a bar, so I was looking at the code to see if I can add it. But one of the things is I'm a little rusty at WoW. I'm very rusty at writing WoW add-ons. So I know that a lot has changed as far as the tools. There used to be kind of a nice little IDE you could use. Geez, I wish I got followers like this. Ha ha ha. Been working for a while now. Damn, man, you on fire. All I do is follow people. That's all I do. I just follow people, and then I say, hey, dude, I followed you, and then some of them follow me back. That's all I do. There's no magic. That's where the magic happens, right there. It takes time, but you have to. That's what I do. I do that, and a certain very small percentage of them actually show up and do stuff. That's all I do. I'll share that. I'll share that wisdom with you. So, I get followers because, I spend a pretty fair amount of time following people and saying and letting them know that I followed them. And then, so they just trickle in all the day and night. They trickle in because, like if someone tells me they followed me, I'll follow them back, just like you would, or probably most people on Twitch, particularly streamers. They're going to want to, they're going to want to increase their network. So it's not, it works. It works. I don't know how, basically the big surprise is you think, you think that nothing's going to come of doing that except maybe a little networking magic. But that's where the magic happens, because sometimes you actually do make connections. Someone will message you back after that, and they'll ask you a question. And if you look for it, you can see some things. You can see they'll ask you something, and you can respond to that, and then you made a little bit of a connection. Because where networking really works is it's personal connections. So that's kind of what it's all about. So that's what I think anyway. And from other disciplines in which I have used networking type techniques. I don't know a lot about streaming. I don't know anything about Twitch or working on YouTube or anything. I really am a lamer, but I'm applying things that are just things that you would use in any industry where you deal with lots of people. So, and I certainly don't know the. So yeah, thank you. I like to know that you know, I like to follow them back. I like to put people on auto host. Although, you know, I mean, I let them know if I can, as much as possible. I let everyone know that I can't, like, I don't host a lot of people. I do it sometimes just for fun, or I do raids. Basically, I do raids now. Because raids is kind of cool. You raids are like you bring all your viewers and you kind of attack all at once, and you're all of a sudden in their channel. Then you start hosting. Yeah, something like that. Oh, say Plaguey just chimed in about that Facebook picture that I was around 45 or so. You know, when I so that's probably right. She remembers more than me. And Kadeen Fanboy is now following. I mean, I like to think you're a fanboy of me, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I think you may have already had that name before you showed up here. I'm just saying, you know, maybe not. And maybe not. He says I'm so sexy. So. And it's good to talk to all of y'all. So, anyway, so I gotta say I'm gonna log out here and go to my druid, because it's about the druid WoW leveling here, and I'm trying to get the hello evil. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Luckydo mount, which is the Grand Expedition Yak. And I made about 4 lamer mistakes in a row when I started this stream, thinking that I had done it right this time. I didn't pull my green screen down. So I had I get in there, I start saying, not going to make any mistakes. I've got it. I've got this. You can do this, man. And my green screen was up, and my mic was muted, and I don't remember what else, but there was like at least 4 things. The trade district is under attack. Well, maybe I ought to get out of here then. It doesn't matter. I'm logging out here anyway, so I'm going to log out right now. So goodbye for now, Trade District. There we go. I'm going to go say goodbye for now. Somebody's messaged me. Do you have any idea how to be hosted on Spock? I do not know. No, I do not know. I don't know how to be hosted on Spock. I've just been on Spock here, some here and there. You know, I've just watched or hung out there. So I don't know. I don't know anything. So maybe it's something I should look into, but I don't know about it. I don't know anything about it. So thanks everyone for the messages, and we're gonna start on Alesa here. I mean, I almost rather play this character. It's a fetching looking character, but I haven't played her in a while, and I started leveling Alesa prior to starting this series. But you know, I'm gonna stick with her for a while. She's in her dress right now, so she was chilling at the inn. And so without any further ado, you know, I will take a little bit of a break though, because I'll tell you what I want to do here. I'm not a break, but another diversion, like in a line of many diversions. I like to host the nobies, you know, and somebody coined that phrase. I don't know. Someone typed it accidentally. It might have been Mr. Mean Galaxy. I don't remember, but yeah, I think it might have been you actually. So you were saying someone was trying to type newbies, and I thought, and it said nobies, or no, yeah, like no space bees, and I thought, well, that's the perfect term for someone that doesn't have any viewers, nobies. It's like the perfect thing. So I usually go to the bottom of my follow list and I look for nobies. Now that we've established that phrase, what's up? You know what's on the menu? Oh, God. Like, what's on the menu, baby? Okay. All right. Well, in any case, I'm gonna get like the. There's not as many today, but I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some nobies and host them. So, or I mean, not host them, but lurk in their channel so they'll have one view. You know, that's one of the things I like to do. So I'm gonna take a moment and do that. So it's gonna get really bright because I'm gonna have like a big white window up. It's gonna be like I gotta get here. I gotta do something here. This is another thing I have to do for these two windows because otherwise they will be in the way. So let me see. Let's do that, and then all right. Okie dokie. So let's see. I'm gonna hide the chat for a minute because it's otherwise I'll never do this. I'll never be able to do this. I'm gonna hide the chat temporarily because I will have trouble completing this task. So I just did something the wrong thing here, and I will catch up with it. But here we go. I want this window up. So if anyone that's a Nobi out there, if I'm following you so I can see you on the list on the client, then I'm gonna join your channel, and I'm gonna lurk in your channel, and I'll give you a little shout out that I'm lurking there, and that's what I do. It's what I like to do. So I'm gonna say lurk, lurk, and I'm just gonna. There's usually a few at the bottom of the list that are nobies, and I'm gonna give the nobies maybe their first view, or maybe they just happen to log on and they don't have anyone yet. But whatever reason, I'm gonna get into the nobies channels and lurk a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. So. There's a few down here. Let me see. I guess that's about it. I got several. I'm gonna... and some people I know, I recognize, and I know that they're usually have some viewers, but they're kind of people that I usually follow or lurk in. So I'm gonna do that too. And that's another thing I like to do is look for nicknames that I recognize, and especially those that have dropped by before. If you drop by, I put you on a master lurk list so that I know who to lurk in right away. I've got kind of a master lurk list though. And so I don't feel like I've got wisdom to share. I'm still in mostly a single-digit streamer, but I think I might have. It says I've got 12 right now, but I think I feel like I'll call I'd see myself as in being double digits when I'm like at least in the high teens, and typically like over 20 or that type. That sounds like that'd be a landmark area to be in. You know, that would be like anyway, I'm looking for nobies. I found a few. Actually, there's a few more here I see. And so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna, let me see. I think this guy might be on my master list, I think. Actually, we'll see here. I will know in a moment, though. If I try to join, it'll say I'm joined already. Yeah, sure. And, yeah, a lot of these folks are, I'm just gonna go through and just say hi to a few of them. And while I'm doing that, I know it's pretty boring, but I'm going to do it anyway. And just let them know that I'm lurking there. Okay, just like that. And I guess that's good for now. I'm not going to do too many because that'd be pretty boring. Oh, so here's Alisa. She's not, you know, she's not feeling well. She drank a little too much last night before I logged out, so, you know, she threw up all over the monkey here. And, you know, I was thinking, you know, what would be appropriate is if the bartender was a mantid. Because, you know, when they wake up from the amber, the first thing they do is they throw up right in your face, you know? Right in your face. They just throw up like 2 centuries worth of whatever they throw up, you know? They're like, I wake now. And that's what happens. So, okay, now, try not to make the lamer mistakes. So I'm going here. I'm like scrolling down in chat, and I'm putting the chat back up so that I can see it again. So let me see. I'm going to read a little here. Okay. Ultimate, going to sleep. Have a good night, Ultimate. And, she's growing up fast, the baby girl. Very nice. Not looking forward to any grandchildren. Yeah, we don't have any, but we're old enough to have them. We don't have them yet either. So, but like, I actually had a great grandmother alive, and she was alive until I was. My great grandmother was alive until I was almost 40. Not quite, but I had a great grandmother and a grandmother, and they were both alive till. In fact, my great grandmother outlived my grandmother. My great grandmother was like 90, almost 100 when she died. So. So it's nice to have family, you know, and it's nice to have a great grandmother and a grandmother, and you know, treasure those connections, because boy, you learn a lot. You learn a lot from those folks. But you know, anyway, so the monkeys, they're pretty annoying. So I was happy to throw up in the monkey's face. That was fine with me. They make annoying noises and they do annoying stuff, and I mean, that's the whole joke, I guess, of it. So anyway, I'm just looking. So let's see here. I guess I should put my gear on. Let's put our gear on here. Yeah. That's a transmog nobody would pick, I'm gonna say. Anyway, yeah, people look at that. It's funny. People look at this transmog, and it doesn't even occur to them. They go like, why aren't you wearing heirlooms? And they're just, I understand why they're asking me that, because nobody would choose this transmog. It makes no sense, except that everything's green. That's the only thing that makes any sense. So, I'm gonna, I got some news too, like, I've been wondering about playing Black Desert Online, and so I downloaded that and installed it last night, and it's all ready to go. I have the little launcher app up to keep it updated, and So, yeah, I want to dismiss I want to get a different pet out. Let's get a different pet out today. What pet will I get here? How can you filter? Like, I wish you could filter by flying. That would be a good way to filter them, but I wonder if there's probably an add-on to filters in different ways. So I'm gonna say oh, I'm not looking at pets anyway. I'm looking in the wrong place. I got Norman here. My 25s, I've got Scabbers the rat, and Norman the spider, and Pup. Pup was probably my first rare pet, and this was before they had the pet battles. So this is a warg pup that I renamed, and that was you had to go into one of the Blackrock. I remember which Blackrock something. You had to go into Blackrock something, and it might have been where you did the Leroy achievement. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was totally hooked on Harry Potter. I saw the movie, and then I read all the books, and then the other movies came out, and it was so great. I read all the books as they came out, and saw all the movies as they came out, and I liked them all except, like, I think I liked number 3 the least, because it felt rushed to me. It felt kind of rushed. But, I mean, apart from that, it had a different style, a visual style, and I think that was okay for the way the story was changing, but it sort of had it felt rushed. Movie number 3 felt rushed to me. Like, let's let it breathe a little, you know. Let's let it breathe a little. So, and the other movies seemed to get that pacing back properly, where it didn't feel like you were being dragged through the story at an alarming rate. Oh no, I do like 3, but it was rushed. And it was a great storytelling, but I found it, like, I wanted more. See, that's the thing. I liked it, and I wanted more. I wanted the scenes to be a little bit fuller and more whatever. But I did love 3, and I especially, since I watch Harry Potter movies over again all the time, I like it a lot more now that I've seen it and I'm used to it. So, but at the time, I thought, oh my gosh, it's over already. I want more. I want it to go on. I want it to be 2.5 hours long, you know. That's what. And, you know, one of the things that I didn't, oh, you're welcome, the Bialy. One of the things that I what was I going to say? This is about Harry Potter, right? Oh yeah, one of the things I know about Harry Potter, the series of movies, is that they did not shoot enough stuff for a director's cut like they did of Lord of the Rings. Like, there was more of a plan to have a director's cut when they shot Lord of the Rings. And so the director's cut of Lord of the Rings is awesome, where sometimes they're not when they lengthen it for no reason. But wow, that, you know, that's almost those first 3 Lord of the Rings movies are like, it's basically 12 hours of watching, you know, for those 3 movies. And I'm thinking that and they didn't, I know for a fact they didn't shoot enough to do that with the Harry Potter movies, which is a shame, because I guess they had no idea how iconic they were going to be. But they kind of should have known, I think, because the books were really, really super popular, very, very popular. And the fact that Chris Columbus did the first 2 movies, he is kind of an expert at doing kid movies, you know, creating this sort of feel of wonder without making it like he was able to find kid actors that were not cringe-inducing line delivery type actors, you know. And it's just, he just did a wonderful job with those first two movies. And I have no problem at all with the third movie, except I wanted it to be longer. That's the main thing. I wanted it to move along a little more. I wanted it to move more at a leisurely pace and maybe explore some of the scenes a little bit longer and maybe a little more dialogue in the scenes. That I wanted more. I was hungry for more. Because it was so fanciful. I liked all the characters, and that was the first movie where I read the book first too. So I read book 3 before I saw that movie, and that could have colored it too. I was probably hoping for more detail because I'd already read the book and I knew how much detail was in it. And all those books she wrote, they get longer and longer, you know, until finally the last movie, and they made 2 movies out of the last book because that book was so long. Just making one movie out of it wouldn't have been a good story. It would have been too short. And but yeah, in book 3, so much happens, so much changes. So anyway, I gotta say, I've downloaded Black Desert Online, and I was gonna switch pets. Let me do that. I'm gonna go with I want to rename the Unborn Valkyr. I like her. She's adorable. She thinks she's so badass and she's so tiny, you know, and she's like, rah! But she's really not as tough as she thinks she is. I gotta rename her or something. I gotta give her, like, I'm gonna call her. You'll see it. You'll see it here first, gang. I'm gonna call her Valky. I'm going to call her Valky. Maybe Valky with an I-E. No, Valky with a Y. Valky with a Y. I'm going to go with Valky. Because Ys are all about being Nordic and stuff. They use a lot of Ys in their language, particularly in proper names, I guess. In fact, in German, you know, I studied German a lot when I was in high school. And in German, you don't even see a Y except for in a name. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and let's call her a Valky, and then I'm going to summon her. Plaguey just brought me some coffee. I thought I had. When she knocks on the door, I assume I forgot to turn my mic on or something, you know, or I've got, like, you know, some other dumb thing, some lamer mistake that I made. But let's call her Valky, and then I'm gonna put her. Maybe I should put her on the bar so I can summon and dismiss her, you know. So, there's, like, I'm stuck because I did this in the beginning because I felt like I was stuck here with this carrot. So let's do this. Not carrot, a turnip. So there's Valky. And you click on Valky. Here. Okay, she obviously is she has an inflated sense of self-importance, I think. She's very ferocious. But so anyway, and she will follow me when I fly, right? Isn't that great? That's great. Now I wonder if she follows me when I'm on the Griffin. Maybe I should get on the kite and see what happens. See if she does. I don't know. I don't think she will though. I haven't explored, like, I'm gonna go talk to Nat Pagel. I think I have like a Nat Pagel thing to turn in, don't I? Oh no, she doesn't follow you when you're on the kite. So she'll just appear as soon as I land. She's like sitting somewhere and you can't see her. She's probably underneath these feathers or whatever. She probably likes that. She probably likes to snuggle down and Yeah, I mean, and the story changes appropriately, but you got to remember that it's like from the point of view of this little kid. So he sees the world very differently in the beginning. And one of the things I like about Harry Potter as a character is that even though he's in adverse circumstances, he has a pretty good attitude for a little tyke. And in those first two movies, they had kind of a really neat way of showing that in a visual way, which was much more shorthand and simple than they did in the book. Like they showed him, his birthday. Everyone was asleep on his birthday. It turns his birthday, and then he draws a little pattern in the sand in the old cottage, and he draws like a picture of a birthday cake and goes, "Make a wish, Harry," and then he blows out the candles, and it's like he's doing sympathetic magic without even realizing it. And that was just an awesome touch. And that was not in the book, and Chris Columbus was like a genius for thinking of that. Or maybe whoever wrote the script, but I don't know who wrote the script. But in any case, whoever wrote the script and the director that put that into practice was like a genius. And a lot of people like movies or stories when they turn gritty. I think there's a merit to both. And so, I have sort of a... if someone wanted me to call her Voldy, I don't know. I don't... So, yeah. There's kind of this concept of Mary Sue characters and in stories. And one of the things that gets lost in that discussion is that they really are people like that, and they can be very interesting. There's that kind of concept. Everyone likes Mary Sue. Well, everyone likes Mary Sue. If everyone likes Mary Sue, everyone likes Mary Sue for a good reason. And so you can actually, that actually does make an interesting character once you realize that. So, can you tell I have some creative writing background? But I was always kind of a contrarian when it came to writing. They would tell you how you should think, and then I would say, well, let's look at that. I think that a lot of times teachers, instructors haven't like revisited some of these ideas in years, and so there's a lot of things that people think they thought through, and they haven't actually thought it through. They just heard it from a teacher and they've been repeating it for years. But sometimes if you really think about it, some concepts are not as absolute as you think. And there's certainly there's like ways to write there are ways to write a completely agreeable character that are very interesting and relate to a mass audience, and also are can teach you things and can make you think about things. And boy, I'm just running at the mouth here. Let's see. But, I think one of the things that J.K. did that was brilliant is she wrote books. These books were kind of written for kids, but kids grow up. So she created a fan base, and then she wrote for them as they were growing up. So that's why the stories changed too. They weren't made because then the first two books are always going to be for the younger kids. And but even though that's the case, you can still enjoy them. It's just like when I was a kid and there was Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and some of these cartoons that were aimed at kids, but some of the humor was aimed at adults too. But even so, they're hilarious, and some of these cartoons are like they had a huge adult audience. So anyway. So when it comes to Black Desert, I'm not doing that for this stream, but I think later on in the day after I take a lunch break, I'm gonna just jump into Black Desert and just do a Black Desert stream and see what happens. I have no idea what I'm gonna encounter there. I know nothing at all. I have just fired up the client to see if it works, and I fired up the game just to start. I started it. I didn't do anything. I didn't enter a single character. I didn't pick a family name, although that's like the first thing you do. And so everything's going to be for the first time, except I did make sure that it was working before I so I do know that it works. So anyway, I do have like a fish for Nat Pagel, right? Or don't I? Let me see on that. I think I do. I'm supposed to be looking at my... Oh, someone's whispering to me. Hang on here. Maybe I should shut this off so that it's not taking up so much space. To do that. And, oh yeah, that's fine, man. I'm happy to follow you. That's... Somebody just said thanks for the follow. And, I usually follow more. I usually like throughout a stream, I usually keep lurking more and more, you know, in different people's channels and stuff. And so I've got like it's kind of about an hour. So maybe I ought to just, maybe I ought to, have a look here, and there's like a lot of big streamers are on right now, like Overwatch League and some of these things, the big things that I follow. But I'm more interested in the I like to give the nobies a shot, so I like to lurk in the nobies, and some of the lobies like me. So So let's see, where's my little, what do you call it, this thing? Okay. All right. All right, so let's see. I think I've got a quest item in here. It says this item begins a quest. Can I do it? I can. Okay, I found it yesterday, and I couldn't turn it in because I've already turned it in. But because, okay, I kept it in my inventory, and yes, you can definitely turn it in after you get it. So I'm going to turn it in. I think that's going to push me over the edge here with Nat, but let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens when a mimic octopus. Camouflage octopus? Is that a mimic octopus? A buddy of mine caught one of these off the coast of Zandalar a few years back. He barely made it out alive, actually. Pesky trolls, but great fishing. Anyhow, they aren't as rare as you might think, because they use camouflage to hide amongst the rocks and plants, and only a very skilled fisherman has any hope of catching this elusive and delicious morsel. Alrighty, so there it is.
Safe travels.
And now I've done that. Let me see what happened here. Did I get Nat rep? Oh, for goodness sake, really? Did I not? 7,800. Oh, okay, I wasn't as close as I thought. I thought I was closer. I guess I got some Nat Pagel rep, but that wasn't enough to push. I thought I was like within 200, but I was reading it backwards or something. All right, fine.
You need something?
All right. There's only one way to kill sharks where I come from. Okay, now this one. You end up having to do this one with you end up having to do this one like right away. If you don't do it right away, you have to abandon it and retake it. So that's this one. Once the shark swims off, he will never reappear. So, okay, let's see. So you don't want to wait on this one. I dumped a good amount of chum in the water just off the dock here. This place should be crawling with the local reef sharks in no time. Hop on one and see if you can take it out. All right, so let's see how that goes. All right, here we go. This is how you do it. You just jump on the shark. jumping the shark, as it were. So I want to do a massive attack, and then it's going to warn me. I want to hang on. I want to hold on, keep holding on. Okay. And every time they talk about, like, shark is trying to throw you off, you have to definitely keep hitting your... I did it! I did it. Okay, I did it on the first try this time. Last time it took me a little while to get that, but you definitely have to get that one right away, or else if that shark despawns or something, then you can't do it anymore. So, all right. So let's see. I've got like a...
Slow down.
Okay, freshwater Dojani eel. Okay, you haven't lived. Go up there, get those eels. Be careful. These eels can zap you if you're not careful.
Until
all right.
next time.
And there's that, and then there's one other thing, I think. There should be one. There's usually one on one of these. It's usually the monkey or one of the other guys over here that has something. It's this guy. Let's see what he has.
Troubles you.
Armored carp. Armored carp are a delicacy around these parts. Have I done this one before? Unfortunately, we can't fish them up since they snap our hooks with their powerful jaws. Take this fishing spear and see if you can catch a few. Oh, this is a thing where you don't need the spear, really.
With care.
But the spear catches them in one shot, so you might as well use it. So that's the idea with that. And I'm going to let everyone know that I'm still lurking, just because I think that's neighborly. The screen's going to get really, really bright. And so before I head off and do this, I'll do that. I'll let everyone know I'm lurking, because I think that's neighborly. All right, let me see here. I got this going. Okay. I don't have that many really right now. I just have my master lurk list and kind of a couple more. I got some nobies that I found. What have I got here? Oh, thanks, Dude91, hosting me. Thanks for the host. I think I already saw that. I think I might have seen that that notice already, right? Possibly. I don't know. Kind of have to go slow when you announce to everyone that you're lurking. You don't want to go too fast on it, or else you can get flood kicked. Oh. See, I did it already. Made another lamer mistake. Okay. Probably not going to happen right now because I don't have that many. I just have the regular list and a few nobies. They're not nobies anymore because I'm lurking there. So I'm going to let them know, and let's just say, oh, I know, I see you there. You're, I should say hello to you. All right, I'll do that too. Okay, I can do that. This is riveting stuff, people, I know. It's just quality entertainment. All right, quality entertainment. Quality all the way. That's what I'm all about, is the quality entertainment. So, Metal Blue lurking back. Thanks for the lurky lurk McLurkster. Am I a real person? Yes, I am a real person. Well, I play one on TV. Actually, I mean, I might not be a real person, but I do play one on TV. So there you go. I guess that's the same thing, right? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hello. Have a good one.
Okay, I got something there. I think I'm now revered with the. Oh, I'm revered with the anglers. That means I can buy the revered thing, right? I can buy the rep item. Let me see here. Let's see what that does for me. I can also repair my stuff. Now, where is that thing? Summon. I can get a tiny goldfish, which I don't really want. I can get the Pandaria fishing pole, which I might be able to. Can you transmog a fishing pole? I actually am not sure about that. I'm just not sure. I should check that out. Actually, if you can transmog a fishing pole, then maybe there's a reason to get this. Because if I want, I could have my fishing pole look all bamboo-y kind of. And Hungary for Pool is now following. Let's see, what was that? So what was that? The rep item. What is the? Oh, they have another fishing pole. They have a dragon fishing. So what is this? Is this a what? Finds and picked up main and plant the spear in the ground, increasing your fishing skill by 15 for anyone who remains within 15 yards. That's probably cool. But anyway, let's see. Dragon fishing pole. It's a fishing pole. What does it look like, this dragon fishing pole? Oh, it's neat looking. Oh, it's got a Pandaren dragon theme to it. Okay. It's like a dragon ate my fishing pole. You know, maybe mom won't believe you if you tell her that. Let's see what else there is. Angler's fishing raft. Ah, you can have a raft. And that's only $8.50. That's like having another mount, but it's a toy. And you can fish. Takes on water, so it doesn't stay out too long. But you can go out there and fish in the water. And that might be a thing to have. So then here's the water strider. That's for Exalted. And what else do I have? Recipes, already known. And where's the rep item? There's a rep item. Here we go. Grand Commendation of the Angler. So I can buy this puppy. I want the hat too. Nat's hat is awesome for fishing. So let's see. I want to buy one of these. So I bought one. And now I can unlock double rep on this one. So I can do this right here. I'll do that. I will unlock that. And I cannot remember. Does anyone out there play WoW? Can you remember if you can transmog a fishing pole? That'd kind of be neat if you could. I would like to be able to. I think that'd be great. So, I don't think it says, like, when you pick up a new fishing pole, I don't know if it says it's been added to your appearances for fishing poles. You might have been able to do it in the early days of transmog because the rules were different. Like, you know, if you're a plate wearer and you had a cloth item, just as long as you had another cloth item that was soulbound, you could transmog it to that. But then they changed the way it works, and it's only the armor and the weapons that you can use. So you can't transmog to anything that's not soulbound. That hasn't changed, but you also can't transmog to anything that you can't wear. So, or that you can wear, but that's not your primary armor piece. So, you know, like as a plate wearer, you can wear cloth if you want, but you can't transmog it. So, it's kind of too bad, really. But you know, it's okay, I guess. Of course, there's not really any reason to transmog stuff to another piece, but the reason is it doesn't, then you don't have to keep things, or if you want things to look a certain way, then you you know, you just need, like, if you have a dress that you wear like when you're in town, or a, clothes like a casual clothes you wear when you're in town, if you're kind of like role play a little more and stuff like that, then you don't have to have so many. You can transmog it to whatever you want. You don't have to keep so many things. But there's a lot of storage now, so it's not a big. There's void storage even for stuff, and you want to save stuff. I'm sure I've saved a lot of stuff in void storage on my main character. I haven't done it a lot on other characters, but I'm wondering when they're gonna like make void storage like character like realm wide or something, and make it where all your characters can see the void storage for all your other characters. And anyway, so let's see. I got the angler's fishing spear. I could put that on a special key, and then I won't have to like have my bags open to see that. And I'm just gonna do. Let me see. I guess I'll do the spearfishing thing next, because why not? And there's my little Valkyr. Valky is following me. Okay, so she's like one of those little dogs that's really ferocious, but they're like like 5 pounds or whatever. All right, so here's where some of these guys are. They're down here, and I found that like the one of the easiest things to do is just just stay and swim for them, and I can just use the spear. Now, can I spear more than one of them, like, and then loot them? I missed. You have to be kind of. What's the deal here? See, it doesn't matter if you kill him with a spear or not, actually, but the spear, you can kind of miss it. Let's see. Leonardo Twinkle cheered. Oh, wow. Thank you very. My goodness, that's too much. That's a big cheer. Wow, Leonardo. Wow. Oh no! Oh no! See, maybe I should just turn that off. I'm gonna turn that thing off. I keep upping it up higher so that that won't happen, and so that the Nightbot won't. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm just gonna turn it off. Let people spam as many emotes as they want. Let me see how do I do that? I know I have it in here somewhere. Let's see here. Where's this thing for Nightbot? Nightbot here. Okay. Excessive symbols. Excessive emotes. Okay, I can disable. I'm just going to turn it off right now. Okay, and everything else is probably okay. Maybe this too. I'll disable that and see how that works. If I left a lot of these things on their default settings. So now, do I have to save this or no? I guess not. I guess it's instant. All right, I am so. You won't get banned. You won't get banned. The worst it'll do is it'll time you out for like 5 seconds, and the worst it will do is time you out for like 600 seconds. But I turned it off now. I think I keep upping it higher, like the limit, so that it won't do that. But since it counts for cheers, it shouldn't count for cheers. That's kind of dumb, So I've just turned it off. That'll be fine. That'll be the way to go on it. So let's see. Can I? Well, what's up with this? What's up with this spear? Like it won't throw. It won't go. There, now it's doing it. Oh, you can't. What's there? Like you keep missing. It's like it doesn't like work quite right or something when you. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I got one. Here's another one. Oh look, it's like auto targeting them now too. And so either it works or it doesn't. Maybe if you're too close, it doesn't work. I don't know. I have no idea. That's pretty good. It's like auto. See, now I got so many I can't even take them because... All right. Very good. All right. And, yeah, appreciate the lurks and the follows and the you won't get banned. I'm so sorry. Leonardo, I don't know if you can hear me, but I've turned that off now. I don't know. You sometimes you can't hear, so no, you won't get banned. I've turned it off now. You won't get banned. But see what a lamer I am? See what a lamer I am? So I've misconfigured my bot, but I think I fixed it now. Okay, and thank you so much, Leonardo. It's just I can't even believe people do these things. It's just amazing. I got a lot of I didn't even know how to cheer until like just a couple of days ago, so it takes me a while, people. It takes me a while to figure things out, you know? I'm very slow. I'm very slow in my figuring out of things.
My attention.
You have my attention. I have his attention. He did not call me Kalaska like I think they do in some of the guys, some of the Tuskar. Plaguey says you rock. I think I've got like, it's like you show on my top cheer. I've never thought I'd get a cheer that big. That's just amazing. And I finally actually know how to do it. Let me see that's a rare. That's not a quest item. My quest objective is just fishing. I just have to go somewhere and fish, like right over here. And I found it's like pretty good to just go to the headwaters and do it. I feel pretty wide awake and alert too, so I feel like, oh, see, there's these, what if I just kind of hang out here like this? This might be good. Because, you know, I've got sort of a... And then Leonardo... Oh, I hit something wrong there. And, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see if I can see. See, I believe these glasses are actually better. I think these glasses are weaker than the other ones, which is good. Because I just need a little help at the closer distances. And, I can actually see better. I don't have to go like this to see. It's giving me a little postmodern vibe here, you know, with this kind of shape. But anyway, some people will like that and some people won't. I don't know. I'm not sure that glasses matter that much. But okay, and I sent Leonardo a message just in case he's not lurking in the channel for, you know, sometimes he lurks and he can't, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it shouldn't. That's Nightbot, and it shouldn't do that if it's for cheers. It kind of doesn't make sense that it does it that way, but it actually sees the text, and it'll do it because it's just seeing repeated text, I guess. But I turned that up like way higher, but I guess I didn't expect you to just like anyone to do so much. So I think I've got it, but I'll keep an eye on it. If it happens again, if somebody like does a bunch of emotes or cheers or I don't mind that at all. That's fine. It's color to the channel. If it happens again though, I can turn some of these features off or turn them way up. You know, some of them I have maxed out pretty high, so it's just, you know, please chalk it up to me being a lamer. So because that's really the problem, is just anyway, it's just, you know, I feel bad when it like something like that happens. I can only imagine other things I've set up wrong that will do this, like do mean things to people without me intending it. But please, you know, don't jump to conclusions if you can. You know, if something happens, don't like assume. Like one time I followed this guy and I just didn't know how to tell him that until I found out like weeks later how you could message someone, and you know, how you can message someone that, you know, you can find out who you followed, and I didn't know where any of that stuff was. So I just messaged him back saying, hey, I followed you, and then he came back with, you followed me now after all this time, you know, and then he like unfollowed me. And you know, keep in mind, people don't know what they're doing. So try not to take it personally, because, you know, they're just trying to do something nice like I was. And then I got yelled at a little for not knowing anything. So, you know, but, you know, that's the cross we bear as lamers. You know, I think we suck. And it's sort of hard to do anything about it. So, you know, you have to kind of bear that. You're going to offend some people because you're such a lamer. You know, if you're a lamer like me. But I don't know if you are. Probably not. Most of you aren't. You know, I'm probably an uber lamer. But anyway, yeah, you know, when you're new, and all kidding aside, you know, when you're new to something, you don't know necessarily how to do something. So it's easy to make a mistake or not find something, or inadvertently mess up with the netiquette somehow, you know. And so let me see, what should I do? Let me put on my fishing pole, but I guess I don't really need to. I got my little Pandaria charm here, and I got my fishing pole, and I've got, I don't even have any bait that I can put on it, so it doesn't matter. It gives me plus 20. I won't even bother with bait. I can use my repair mount to get bait, get 70 plus 75 bait, but I really don't need it in Pandaria anymore. My fishing's over 600 at this point. So just fishing for the Dojani eel. Yeah, I can't wait to play Black Desert. I think it's going to be, it'll either be fun or it'll be horribly boring, because it'll just be me sitting there wondering what the heck is going on and trying to figure stuff out and not knowing anything. So that could be, it's possible it's fun or not. Leonardo says hype. I like that I've got this little thing where people can message me. Maybe I shouldn't have the sound on, but you know what? If I don't hear the sound, I might not see it. So that's why I have the sound on. I maybe could set the sound to go to my monitor stream so that you all can't hear it. But it's okay to have some sounds. People beep, you know, if you send me a message, you're going to hear that little chirp, that little sound. and then you'll know that I got it, or that I got it and I didn't notice it, or that I got it and I hopefully did notice it. But all right, yeah, I'm gonna say pretty neat. Oh, finally got the fish. Okay, so Dojani eel, I'm gonna get like, I don't know how many. I've wasted so much time on this stream. I'm like just now finishing and working on the Nat Pagel stuff, and I started with this time. I changed it up. I said I'm gonna change it up this time. Hey, and okay, let's see, who is this? This is Jintak 2001. Hey, good to see you. You came up in that dark blue color, your font, and I can't see you very well. I wonder if I could turn my monitor up a little bit and read that better. Actually, I just thought of that. See, that's what a lamer I am. I have this monitor set for like, oh no, now I've turned it off. Okay, well that's great. Let's turn it back on. I guess I pushed the wrong button there. All right, so let me see. I think I've got like, if I push one of these, it'll give me brightness and contrast like right away. And then I think I can like maybe turn this up, and oh yeah, I think that's better. And then maybe contrast too, turn up the contrast a little. And yeah, I can kind of see a little. It's a funny looking monitor, really. It really is. It's a funny looking monitor, but if I turn it up now, I guess I can see the, I don't know, I still have trouble seeing that dark blue, but it is a little better visible. If I'm sitting up straight or sitting a little closer to it, I can see it. But since the Twitch client is like a dark purple, I've been great, dude. Yeah, I've been fine. I think I'm lurking in your channel, aren't I? I think you're on my lurk list. I think you're on my master lurk list. But I'm paranoid that I've forgotten. So I keep doing things wrong. So I want to actually see now. So I'm gonna have a look here real quick and see. I think I am though, but if I'm not, I want to put you on that list so that I'll always be lurking in your channel. So let's see. Oh no, I'm not. I see. I thought I put you on that list and you're not on there. So I'm gonna say lurk first of all. Lurk. And then I'm gonna add you to that. You should be on that list for sure. Let's see. So I just want to do this, right? Yeah, this is how I do it. And then I do like folder, master lurk list, and then join on connect. So then I can connect to you automatically when I'm not even thinking. I'm not even planning. It's starting it up, and it goes and it does that. Okay, so that's all I need. And now you're on the master lurk list. Okay. And all right, I've done it. I'm glad you popped on just then. So I gotta make you new emoticons. The ones I sent you won't work. Oh, they won't? Oh, I wonder why. I don't know. I put them in, but they went away somehow, or I don't know if I did something wrong or what happened. You're moving the music channel to an RD so you can get your PC back again. What's an RD? RD I bought wasn't good enough for the stream, so I'm waiting on an upgrade to my RD. What is an RD? I should know that, but I'm a lamer, evidently. So, remote desktop. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. How does that work for you? I mean, is that like, are you like using another computer somewhere else, or are you using another computer that you buy, that you get time on, like a remote desktop space to run something? Or is this just somebody else's machine that you know? Or is this a new thing that I'm not aware of? I'm curious. That sounds cool, though. I guess I should be fishing too, because I'm fishing. That sounds very interesting. That I don't. Sounds like something I should look into and find out, at least because I like to know about techie stuff, and obviously it's something that's maybe. So it is. It's like a remote host. So you buy a monthly host for you get on you $100 a month for a i7 6700 with 900 gigabyte SSD, and you can just remote into it. 250 megabits per second bandwidth. So that's interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense. People would do this for running gaming servers. I see. Yeah. Okay. This is the kind of thing people put their event servers on and things like that. You know, that I always wondered where the servers were, if they were in their own house or what they did, you know. Because I've run servers out of my own house before. I've done that a lot, actually. And, you know, even with a router, you know, you just, you make a rule exception to allow people to get in. But some cable companies don't allow you to do that so much anymore, or make it harder. So, you can open the ports, but people can't get to you even if you do port mapping. So, yeah. I see now. So, you know, some internet service providers, they are more liberal about letting you open ports and letting you port map and have direct oh yeah, right. And you used to run servers for Rust. And, oh, I got 3 eels now. Oh, this is riveting stuff, isn't it? Oh, man, it's awesome. Anyway, next stream, I really am going to play Black Desert Online, for better or worse. I don't know what's going to happen. And I even took my Elder Scrolls Online subscription, and not subscription, but I took my Elder Scrolls Online and brought up the game launcher so that it would be up to date when I wanted to play it. So I'm keeping it running so that it'll keep the game up to date. And if I do decide to stream Elder Scrolls Online, maybe give it another shot. Because now there's Morrowind came out, and I did buy Morrowind, or I got Morrowind somehow from some little promotion, or I don't know exactly how it happened, but something. I got Morrowind though. And so, you know, like I did things like hosting my own domain, you know, and so I actually had I had the authoritative DNS servers for a domain, and then I actually ran them on my own network, and just port mapped them so that other DNS servers could query my DNS. And there's an advantage too to running your own DNS, even if you aren't running it for outside. It just makes your internet access so much faster. And I'm not doing it right now. Plus, your internet provider can't snoop on your activity as much, because that's one of the ways in which they do it. You know, I mean, technically they are not allowed to look at your machine, but they can look at the queries you make. And if you don't want people looking at your queries, you know, then you can run your own DNS server, and then they have to go with IP addresses, which is much harder. So, so I probably should, you know, get Bind or something and run at least one DNS server down here. I could run it on this machine pretty easy, or put it on some old machine I've got, you know. But it kind of pays to run it. I always encourage, like when I did IT stuff for businesses, even small businesses, I always encourage them to run their own DNS server. because it just makes everything peppier in the network. Because it helps local name resolution also. It can speed things up a lot. Oh, look at that. I think I got all the eels. All right. So I guess that's it for that. I guess I'm done with the eel thing. So I guess I got one more thing. I think I got one more thing to turn in then. Yeah, something like that. Where is that? Over up here. Okay. I should put that on a hotkey. I still don't have like a... What key would I use if I was going to do that? I could put that down there. Let me see how that worked. I think I got room for something if I want to put it. I think I can. That's a key that's easy to reach. So let me see here. I could hotkey those, but I don't like to do that. I should probably make some stance keys, but I don't know. I could probably map them to like 5, 6, and 7. Like those would be real easy keys to reach. Maybe I should do that. Let me actually think about that. Let me do that. I think that actually sounds like a good idea. So okay, that's going to be in key mappings here, and see, what I don't know is what action bar is this going to be the... I could probably put like... This is like not a bad plan to put because I don't think I have this key mapped to anything, do I? Let me see. Alright. Okay, that's okay then. I think I can map that. That's a thing that I need to do. I think that's a good key for that. And then when it comes to it's not the pet action bar. Special action bar, let me see. I'm not sure actually. Okay, this is the regular action bar. So when it comes to mapping the stance basically the stance bar, I'm not sure what. It's not the pet action bar, I don't think. Oh, it kind of looks like it might be, but I don't know. That wouldn't be. Otherwise, number 6 would affect this, and I don't think it does. So let's see. What do I have that's not mapped at all? Special action button. Let's see if it's this. Okay, let's see if I do this. Put these on some numbers. And see what I've got. Now is this yeah, this is it. Alright, I can do that. And now something else is unbound though. I don't know exactly what it unbound, but it unbound some things. So probably pet hunter related maybe stuff, but I can do something special for the hunter anyway if I want to play the hunter. So that's going to be on number 6, and I can that'll make it easier. I won't have to click. Makes me look even lamer when I have to click things. And let me see. Were you able to catch the eels? Yes, I was. Woohoo! They look tasty. I'm sure you will love them. Oh, I'm going to get a little crispy eel.
White Tiger watch over you.
Somewhere doing something, I got Crunchy Frog, which is a Monty Python reference. For those of you that like the old Monty Python humor, it was a lot of people's first introduction to kind of sort of a combination between wacky and really dry English humor. I was an avid Monty Python fan when I was in high school, and when they first showed up, it was on PBS. You know, now those guys are so famous, the ones that are still alive. I don't know. I think some of them have passed on. I know Graham Chapman did, but they were pretty famous in the 70s. And anyway, so I've now done this. I have a half a mind to just go back to, let me see, where is there a transmog vendor in, you know, I kind of think there's a transmog vendor right in the, oh, I've got like a thing to do way up there, the Great Carrot Caper. I gotta plant Juicy Crunch carrot seeds, harvest ripe Juicy Crunch carrots, and then I have to do, and I need that many Juicy Crunch carrots also to do something. And I had to wait till tomorrow because I had to plant them, or I had to do something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe if I want to see if we could transmog a fishing pole, I could go over here and I could go up to, where's the hippogriff? Here we go. All right, here we go.
Greetings.
It's the Shrine of the Seven Stars, isn't it? Isn't that where I can go? And, yeah, I think that's something like that. And I'll just fly over there. As I fly away there, and all right, now if I talk to a general citizen or whatever, shouldn't there be like, yeah, there should be someone to tell me if there's a transmog vendor here, because I think there might be. Greetings. Actually, I think I remember there being one. Okay, let me see. Quartermasters, profession trainer, vendor, others. Oh wait, no, just vendor. That's what it is. Don't see what you need in the city. Okay, right. Okay, here we go. All right, let me go back here. I have another question. So when it comes to that, I want to see. I want to pick vendors, right? And then it'll show me a types of vendors. Well, I don't see one. I thought there was definitely one here. I thought I saw one. I know there's one in Pandaria somewhere. Don't I? Maybe I don't. Maybe I know nothing. It's pretty quite possible that I know nothing. You know, I am a lamer after all. I don't know, like I'm not sure here. Let me see. I have another question. What other questions can I ask? Flying train-in, battle, profession trainer, quartermaster, stable master, vendor, or other. Now, if I click other, what do I get here? Don't see what you need in the city. Okay, battle master's class trainer, and I have another question. So basically, no, it's going to be nothing. I don't know. I swear there's a transmog vendor somewhere. But... oh, you know what? Maybe they didn't have... did they not have this transmog vendor? No, they did, though. By the time Pandaria happened, they had this, so... I could have sworn there was, like, somewhere, like, on one of these, in one of these wings, there was. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was. I thought, heroic vendors. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know here. I don't know. Contested territory? What's see, I could have sworn that there was, there's mining stuff. I could have sworn there was some, oh, I went the wrong way here, didn't I? And this guy gives me a swift, buff of some kind. I swear it's like here. Yeah, they're not listed, but here they are. Here they are. See, they're not, the citizens don't direct you to it, but they are right here. So let me see. Let's find out. Let's put my fishing pole on. And, see what it says here. So let's see. P will switch back and forth here. That'll be helpful. Let me put my fishing pole on. Let me get out of my cat form.
Shall we get down to business?
Let's get down to business here. Okay, transmog my gear. I think you cannot transmog. You cannot transmog a fishing pole, I guess. Cannot be transmogged with enchantments, so no fishing poles can be transmogged, I guess. I guess that's what they're saying. So, yeah. Well, okay, that's good to know then. I don't need to know anything more. I just wanted to know that. What's in the other wing? Since we're here doing this, looking around here. Let's find out what's up here. What's over here? Path of Serenity. They're talking about some serene things that are very serene. Oh, there's portals. I keep forgetting there's portals. Like, they left this like the old Dalaran. So why do they take this out of Dalaran, though, then? I mean, I guess they wanted to do this for when they had Pandaria, but then why, when they changed everything, why did they move all the portals out of Dalaran but not move them out of here when they went to the next expansion? That's what I'm curious about. I guess a lot of people, like, maybe set their hearth here. But, I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, so now we know, I guess, fishing poles don't transmog. They might have, though, back in the old days, you know, when they first introduced transmogging when it was on a different system. They might have actually been, it might have actually been possible to do that, but I don't really know for sure. All right, there we go. Okay. So, Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't know what I'm doing here now. It's probably, let's see. So maybe now that I'm here, I could go back to somewhere, I don't know where. Path of Serenity. My goodness. It's it's very philosophically intriguing, these ideas. And then there's like some guy here, and he gives me that buff, and then I get like a run really fast through here. Like you do in your class hall. Flying trainer, he's neutral. Spirit of Harmony vendor, right. I do tend to like keep those things. I usually don't keep them, but I can trade those for Iron Paw tokens, so maybe I should like hold on to them. I don't know. I get a lot of these other things just from world drops and stuff. So, who all is here? Fireworks? Oh.
You are in for a treat.
And then there's that guy that will transport me to Ratchet, and I've never figured out what that's all about. Like, why is there a transport me to Ratchet guy there? Like, what was in Ratchet during Pandaria that it was so important to go to Ratchet specifically? I wonder what that was about. I didn't encounter a quest that required me to go there, I don't think. So, maybe Caverns of Time related, because maybe they added more to the Caverns of Time. I haven't checked the caverns out in a while, so there could be something to that. And then when it comes to the flying trainer, there's really nothing.
What wisdom do you seek?
There's nothing else to learn from them. So the class trainers.
May the red crane live forever.
I've got what I've got from them. So I guess maybe I need to go back to the half hill. So there's the Isle of the Giants. I could do some bone collecting and see what I get for the bone collecting. And just as long as I don't attack any of the large ones, I should be okay. But the large ones can still kill you pretty easy. I'm kind of tempted, really. I'm kind of tempted to go there because I'm curious to see what the isle's about. You know, kind of like, well, because I think that they drop more than one bone, so you get kind of a bag of bones every time you get one. So maybe I could do that. I don't know. I can also disguise myself as a direhorn temporarily to walk around there, but just as long as I don't aggro any of the big ones. Or at least I should clean out the little ones before I do, and then see if I can adopt some kind of strategy that I could kill one of the big ones. But the big ones probably drop lots of bones. I'd be guessing. I wonder what happens if you do like all the dailies. So like you get 1 bone and then 10 bone, or 9 bones, then 99, and then 999, and then 999,900. So you get like 10,000 bones. Can you really do that in a day? Is that just a bone grind? And what does that do for you, I wonder? I wonder what you get for that, those 10,000 bones. And maybe if your goal is to get that, maybe what you should be doing is, going for the 10,000 first, because then you might as well. Then it's easy to get the others. 999 is easy after you got 10,000, and 99 is even easier. So if you want to get all the bones, maybe you should You know, the Grumble Bazaar, they probably have a quartermaster too. When you think about it, you've done so much for them. But in any case, flying through to the island, I love this little area here on the other side. And oh, look at that! Is that like a groan or is it a what? It's a Hungry Yeti. It's a 90 elite. I wonder if it's super OP or what. But so here's someone I haven't seen in a while, Mr. Stu. Am I? Oh, that's the wrong window. Let's see here. I need to do this and this. Status window, right? Okay. Are you on my list? Are you on my master lurk list? Looks like you are. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I always lurk in your channel, so yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Alrighty then. So, I'm flying to the Giantsville here, and a crazy house. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Anyway, so let's see what's the deal here. We don't want to. Okay, we're pretty sure we don't want to go after the big ones, but the little ones we could probably handle. Maybe I should like do some buffing that I can do. I don't have any of the potion, do I? So I just basically have that. I don't have any. I don't have any other buff things that I know of. All right, so I've done that at least. Okay, so I've got that going. I don't have any. You can get. See, you can get. You can get. You can get the elixir of the Dark Moon Firewater. I think I got that twice listed here. You can get Dark Moon Firewater from fishing. But you got to fish for a pretty long time to get it, and it's one of those. It's got a 20-minute buff, and it stacks twice, so you can have up to 40 minutes, just like Winterfall Firewater and Elixir of Giant Growth. It's the same thing basically, except maybe they have different stats, but they behave in the same way. So anyway, Stealth Kitty, right? And let's see what I can do with these here. Okay. Looks like I could probably handle these little ones pretty good. There. I could always re-stun them. I got a couple stuns I can use for this. But I think I got that one. I wonder if they're skinnable. They are. They're definitely skinnable, and you get exotic leather from them. Okay. And I got some kind of like, what is this? I've got some kind of like weird buff thing going on over here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is all about. But if let me see how many bones I got. Okay, let me see. Giant dinosaur bone. Okay, I got, and I can't put that on a regular bar just to look at it. So I can put it on. I can put it in my regular pack, and then I can just have that one pack open if I want. But see, I could always do this, like with the big dinosaurs. I could probably do something like this, you know, where I'm too far away and the dinosaur's doing its charge and stuff. But I could probably stun. Well, I know the big dinosaurs you can't stun, but you know, let's see. This will stun them, right? Yeah, I got like 3 different stuns I can use. So, but you could kind of maybe, as they say, you could kind of juke a little bit and kind of run. Now I assume I'm going to die if I try one of the big ones. So I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to get some here of the little ones. Okay. Plus, if I use this, then they can't keep up with me because they can kind of, they have a charge they can use, and see, like, unlike the balanced druid, this Moonfire has a lot of it's got its good damage over time, but it also has an initial damage that's pretty high. So I've done well, you get a pretty good amount of bones just for those guys. So, you know, there's that, I guess. Just as long as you stick to the small ones, I think that's probably going to be okay. They have different abilities, maybe, but let's see about these. See what special abilities this one has. And thanks for the follow. And I should probably, like, do a little more investigating of my bear form, because, you know, I got a bunch of abilities on that, and there's like so there's like bear form has Skull Bash, Mighty Bash, and Skull Bash. Oh, that's like, I really don't need that on that. I really don't need that on the bar, do I? I got Stampeding Roar, which is kind of a buff for friendly targets. And Thrash, which is... Oh, Thrash is like it's got a bleed damage thing. I wonder if that's like separate from the Thrash that you use in cat form. It says Feral Guardian and generates 4 rage. And Mango requires rage. Most of these require rage, but so I didn't ever investigated whether I can double Thrash. Like, that's probably it'd probably be a good thing to check out. Did I see something up here? Yeah, okay. So, let me... Oh, I can't fly, too. That's another thing you gotta keep in mind. You can't fly around here. So, you just want to be stealth kitty around in here. and not click on anything from a far distance away because it might be one of the big ones instead of one of the little ones. So, like this one here, yeah, let me see about this. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to hit him with a Moonfire. Okay, I'm going to hit him with Kitty Thrash, and then I'm going to go to Bear, and I'm going to hit him with Bear Thrash and see if it just refreshes. That's all. It just refreshes. It's the same thing as it's the same thing basically. It might have slightly different numbers, but it doesn't go on twice anyway. But I got something. I got a primal egg. What's the primal egg about? Primal egg is duration 3 days. The egg is hatching into something. All right. Well, it's something. It's a thing. It will hatch. Oh, this is like those whatchamacallit quests. Oh, and there's Zandalar defenders here. I wonder how they are. Like, I wonder how tough they are. Let's find out if I'm going to regret doing this. Oh, you can use this in bear form too, but it doesn't do much. Let's see if these guys are attackable, you know. There's something hovering over me somewhere. Yeah. Alright, there he's gone. Let me see if he dropped anything interesting. Oh, he had a dinosaur bone. They collect dinosaur bones, evidently. So some of those Zandalari guys will have their Dinomancers. And I guess they have... there's like a big boat there. But I can't fly. I can't fly, so I might not be able to investigate it. I don't know. Here, let me get in the water and see if I can... Yeah, I just turned into a... You just turned into a whatchamacallit. I should, like, check this boat out. I'm checking it out. It looks like maybe there's a bit of a ramp going up to it. Let me see. Oh, no, there's, like, a giant dinosaur onto it. Look at that. There's, like, some giant dinosaur on one side. Let me go check out the other side, I guess. I'm in fatigue area, and I can't turn into anything. There's no way up on the boat, I don't think. I'm kind of curious now. If I go toward the island here, I have to go toward the mainland at my fastest swim speed. Will I make it out alive? And if I want to get on that boat, can I fly to it and then maybe land on it, or if I have like a I don't know. I don't have any kind of parachute effect that I could use. That would probably be handy. I could, yeah. All right. So here's this. If I want to do this, I might have to turn into a kitty so that I won't die when I fly in here. Oh no, kitty, kitty. Okay. I could do it, I think. I could do it. I could land on it, but it might actually be... I think I could. If I got up high enough, I could land on it. So, alright. That's fine. I'm not going to do it now, though, but I'm just curious. It's a very large boat. And it kind of looks like you could get up on it if you went on this side. Because kind of looks like maybe you could kind of make your way up onto here and then get up on here, and then they have the dinosaur, and I'm not sure what this dinosaur. This is like you could attack a big dinosaur and then you could jump in the water if you were not able to defeat it. But anyway, Valky is just following me, staying out of the water. Oh, now she's in the water. I don't know. She gets in the water. I'd kind of like to get the raft, the Nat Pagel raft. It's kind of pricey. It's a toy, but you can just fish anywhere when you have it. So it's better than water walking potion because you've always got it. It doesn't run out. All right, so... All right, well, this is like... That's a small one, right? It's not a large one. Oh, I hope it is. Yeah, the big ones are these. And they're called Primal Direhorn, and these are Primal Direhorn hatchlings. So the ones that say hatchlings are pretty easy. They're not super OP at all. And then one just respawned, so I don't want two of them on me. I might. This I think is happening actually. Oh yeah, this is probably not good, but I don't know. I think I can manage this. But if I were to like do a bear form, I think maybe. Yeah. Okay, there's a couple. That's gonna have some bones. And sometimes I'm gonna get bloated intestines or whatever I get from like skinning them. And see how what I'm doing on. I gotta get at least 99. And maybe I should get more than 99 so that I can turn in the other two quests that are below it too. I think if I just go through and all right. Yeah, they're not too hard when they're just the little ones, but I know the big ones are going to just knock me out pretty easily. So let me see, what else can I get? And so they have like, you know, more than one. They have like, some of them have like one of these dinos dropped like 11 dinosaur bones. And what do I have there? This little Zandalar camp here. Is that what this is? Well, I know, and those are only going to have like one dinosaur bone. And then here's a giant Devilsaur. We definitely don't want to go. Definitely don't want to aggro that. So I want to be careful if I'm running around doing stuff. I think I probably want to just stay in the periphery here and fight them right here. If hopefully they don't have some kind of ability that knocks you. If knockback, I want to get knocked back into the water, not into the other dinosaurs. So I could probably hit that too. Okay, I got one. Yeah, just as long as I don't get in the way of that one, I probably be okay. Otherwise, if that one attacks me, I'm just going to jump in the water. Hopefully it won't follow me. Looks like I can pull this one, possibly. Okay. All right. And that'll do. I can stealth around. Hopefully that thing won't see me in stealth. I don't know if it will or not. So I'm kind of like curious now, though. That's why I'm doing this. Oh, they're both coming. I might as well dot them both then, huh? All right. Well, all my dots have worn off at this one. Alright, I got them both now. I got some bones. I got plus 24 dinosaur bones. So, it looks like I've got 118. Is that true? So, is that right? Let me see. Looks like 116. So that means I got enough actually to hand in the first 4 quests. So if I just stealth here, hopefully I won't aggro this guy. But if I just stealth here and go around the way and find the cave, which is, I can't remember on which side the cave is. I don't know how far I have to go. The cave is like way over. So there's like, yeah, these guys are in the water. There's a lot of dire horns here. Look, there's more Zandalari here. They're more Dino Masters or whatever. And then, if I go up this way, I think this is where the cave is in the main part here. Or, I'm not actually sure, to be honest. There's more Zandalari over here. I think this is kind of the Horde side, but I'm sure they all go to the same or the same bone collector guy. Here's a little camp here. See, this is for the Horde. There's like a little Horde camp here for. It's probably similar to that other thing with the guys that are in kind of the bone area here. There's like some bones and there's the big guy, rocket-powered dino. Whatever. You think I could take him? I don't know. I'm feeling a little confident. Maybe I should give it a try. I'm not. I'm not going to. This would be a good location for Truth or Dare. Okay, if I was going to do Truth or Dare, this is how I would do it. I'd do it over here. Let's see. So where is that bone? Where is that guy? He's in some kind of a cave. Where is that cave? Yeah, I don't actually know. Where is that guy now? Isn't that, maybe he's on this side. Maybe I completely went the wrong way. And there's no like, there's no dinosaur bones you find, I guess. So you can just go. You just go whichever way. And here's these guys. Here's the Alliance guys over here. They have there's like a repair guy and another few there's a couple of gnomes and a human. It's Nelly Sattler. And then there's this guy and he can fix things and sell your grace to this guy. He's got the intact direhorn hide. And the grilled dinosaur haunch, which you could get. It's a mastery food. And I'm not sure what the dire horn, reducing the range at which enemies can detect you for 10 minutes while on the Isle of Giants. Yeah. Okay, well, fine, but you don't really need it, but where the heck is that bone collector guy? I don't know now. Is he over here or is he down here? I'm actually not sure. Seems like the cave entrance is over here, so yeah, I guess so. So it's down here somewhere. So there's not like a cave like this on the other side, is that true? Doesn't look like there is. Looks like that he's just in this location. Here's the cave. I didn't see a cave on the other side, so maybe there's not another bone collector. Maybe it's just one guy. Okay, so now we get to find out what we get out for 99 dinosaur bones. So, many more. That's 99, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we get. Spirit of Harmony. That's it. One Spirit of Harmony and a little gold. 99 bones. Okay. And then for Giant Dinosaur Bone regular 1, we get okay, what do we get? We get some gold. And then for more Giant Dinosaur Bones, I think we get a Mote of Harmony. I think that's true. I think that's what I got when yeah, Mote of Harmony. So all right. I'm not going for 999 bones here today, but I just thought I would just do a little diversion and just see how see what this was all about. And I don't know. So I guess that'll be it. I think I can hearth out of here, so that'll be fine. I'll just hearth and I'll continue on probably later on tonight. I'm gonna do Black Desert Online as my next stream. So that's gonna give Alisa some time off, so you know, she can just kind of chill out here and sit down on the chair. Does she have anything that she can drink right now? And she's got this egg. That's kind of interesting. She's got this egg, and I got these dinosaur bones I can save up here. And the bouncy ball. I got the bouncy ball still. And if you have a pet serpent, you have to have a pet serpent. And your serpent will bounce, follow the ball, but not other pets though, I guess. Actually, I don't know. Let's find out. Actually, let's find out about this. Would the bouncy ball work with other pets? Need to be in. Oh, you need to be in the arboretum. I see. Well, okay, fine. But I guess she's happy to just kind of sit here and wait, you know, kind of relax. And are you mainly a WoW streamer trying to educate people about leveling? I really don't have a vibe. You know, this stream is not necessarily a WoW stream. It just happens to be playing WoW. I like playing WoW. I played WoW for 11 years or something. Like I played WoW since the very beginning of Burning Crusade. So I even had the vanilla game for a while. And so I don't know. I don't have like. It's really this stream is about whatever I think, basically. Whatever's going on in my mind is what the stream is about. Sometimes I don't even, I'm playing the game and I'm talking about other stuff. And I talk about, you know, my vanilla memories or my Burning Crusade memories or whatever. I just talk about whatever. Sometimes I do like tell people what the terms mean and I don't know. There's not anything in specific. It's just sort of whatever I want to talk about. I don't have an agenda, really, when it comes to playing WoW. My next stream, I'm going to be playing Black Desert Online, though. I'm going to go in there totally blind, like a toll noob. And I'm going to be a toll noob, and I'm going to just be a lamer and suck in Black Desert. and I'm going to do that on the next stream, and that's going to be coming up in an hour or so after an hour and a half maybe after I have a little lunch. So I'm going to have some lunch. I don't even know what time is it. Lunch is going to be at 7:18 p.m. I have delayed sleep phase, so it's very hard for me to keep the schedule. That's why I rerun a lot of streams too. I'm glad you like that. I just, like I said, I just do whatever. You know, I never know. People yell at me. I try to get them to yell at me for when I do lamer things like leave my camera in the middle of the screen. And do I even have, I do have my hotkeys. I thought I might have messed up all my hotkeys. Here's my test pattern and my this thing. And I've got some, that was a mute button. It muted me. And then there's the camera. Ah! Okay, that's the camera thing. And I might have another hotkey or two. Does this do anything? What does this button do? No, let's not blow the challenger up. I guess that's what it is. Right. If I want to show someone something on my computer, I've got this other monitor and I can put this up here on the side. So it appears on the right, but actually the monitor is really located on the left. But if I want to show someone something, I can kind of do that. You can kind of see I got my little notes and OBS, and my Twitch client is sitting here, and I really think that's so nice. The Bialy, I'm glad you like it. I don't know. This is all I can do. I'm just being myself. Like I tell other people, I walk around and narrate my life like this all the time. So this is kind of what I do. When I go to the grocery store, my wife can find me in the grocery store because I'll be talking to myself, talking to the shelves, talking to the other people around. And she says I treat the whole world like my own living room. So I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad it doesn't annoy you anyway. Like it probably would annoy some people. I don't know. But thanks for dropping by and checking it out. So, like I said, I'm gonna go have some lunch. I'll be back in probably an hour and a half, something like that. And then I'm gonna jump into Black Desert, and I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. So in fact, I should right now make a note on the stream. See, what will I say? I'll say stream feed. I gotta say lunch. Okay, going to lunch soon. Then streaming Black Desert. Okay. And I say, coming up in 1 to 2 hours. All right. I don't even know how to I don't even know where this stream feed shows up. I guess it shows up in my channel, but if someone follows me, do they get the stream announcements, or I don't even know how it happens. I never have played it either, so I just am jumping right in. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos about it. Looks really neat. And thanks for the follow backs, everyone. I really appreciate it, and thanks for letting me know what's going on in your streams and in my stream. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably be a lamer, and I'm sure I'll suck, but that's okay. That's my plan, is to just jump in and not have any idea what to do. So we'll see how it works. So I guess until I'm gonna go have a little lunch or something, and I'm gonna. What did I do? I hit a wrong button. I wanted to hit this button here. I wanted to hit a button here, and what is this? My WoW screen didn't capture. Is that interesting? Oh, I know why. It's because I know why it is. It's because of that. Anyway, so yeah, my plan is to do whatever, and I'm just going to kind of see what happens after lunch. So until then, bye-bye. I can't even hit the right button.